Season's greetings, everybody in the internet. I'm finally back to talk about some old classic Disney movies. And hopefully, the time I record this, it won't cut shortly, because I made room in my files on my tablet. This one's gonna be a quick review, a very quick one, on Indeed. The Emperor's New Groove, of David Spade as Emperor Kuzco, John Goodman as the voice of Paja, Patrick Warburton is the Yzma's right-hand henchman, Kronk. Not being all smart, but in the head, still hilarious. And Eartha Kitt, R.I.P. for her, plays the mysterious old Lady Yzma. In the Emperor's New Groove movie, Kuzco himself is an emperor of everything. He's famous and rich. And so this one's one of the perfect comedy movies he's ever made in the early 2000s. So happy 23rd anniversary for this amazing film. Kuzco, while being the emperor of everything, wants to have an indoor swimming pool right next to Paja's house on top of that mountain. And he wouldn't care less on not worrying where they live, on how much a mean and prince child he is. Plus he fired Yzma, and she took care of him all this time. And Kronk is being the right old henchman as he is, takes orders from her, finds a secret lab, and that Yzma has lots of potions that turn anyone into animals. Also, instead of poisoning him, he turns into a llama. Yzma tells Kronk to take him out of town and finish the job. But unfortunately, Kronk reminds me of Smee from Peter Pan, and is not as evil as he seems, has some good in him that he couldn't throw him off the side of the river water, or saves Kuzco's life, and had to find a way to take care of it. And random coincidence, bumps into a cat right there, and ends up in Pacha's wagon, and ends up in his village. And Pacha has a family of his own, 2 kids, and a beautiful wife. And Kuzco thinks that Pacha kidnapped him, and because he's jealous to put his swimming pool there. And has to go back home and tells Yzma that she has the secret lab and change him back. I'll not give too much away of this film if those of you haven't seen it yet. It's incredibly good. It's really great comedy. And there's like a prince that doesn't trust a peasant nobody, but they have to work together to save each other's lives in big huge adventure. It's one of the best comedies from the early 2000s, released it in theaters. It's funny, it's hilarious, it has the best cast in movie history, tons of merchandises, and yes, there's Kronk's New Groove. I'll get to that another time. It's one of the greatest films out there to be released on DVD and remastered on Blu-ray. And yes, I know it's on the VHS tape and lots of books and Frango toys. But those of you who haven't seen the film yet, just watch it. It's worth your time. It's humorous, it has some good quality animation, brilliant voice actors, amazing storyline. Emperor Cusco, being a jerk at first, redeems himself in the end, and that Pacha really did have to help him out and send him back home where he belongs. Emperor's New Groove is one of the best films out there, to be one of the most humorous films I ever seen as a child. 23 years ago. Alright, be there in a minute. I gotta go. Now you like to bug me all the time. But seriously, you should watch this film. It's really, really good. And it's worth your money and time. It's one of the best animated films out there. Sorry I didn't have enough time to talk about the whole thing for like 10 minutes. You have to see the film for yourself. I don't want to give too much away, so enjoy The Emperor's New Groove. With beautiful backgrounds, amazing soundtrack, and artwork and everything else, is a worthy film indeed. See you later!